Hi, my name is Adrian Ronquillo. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Ketchikan, Alaska, and I'm a software engineer at Netflix. As a software engineer, I work on the interface, so basically what you see when you're browsing through Netflix. And in terms of like how I get that to work, it pretty much involves a lot of programming, sitting at the computer and coding away. Growing up, I was kind of a very creative person. So I loved making up games that I would play with my siblings and cousins and all that. And I also like making actual games. There was this website called Sploder that I went on, and you could create your own platforming games and that kind of thing. Software engineering, you kind of have to be a very creative person. You know, you have to solve a problem, and there's many different ways to solve that problem, right? So there's a lot of creative thinking that goes on. I wanted to be the type of person to solve problems while also being in that creative mindset and letting things go wild, see where it can take me. I kept a record in my notes app on my phone. I applied to 203 places, which definitely sounds like a lot, and it is a lot. And my mental health was taking a toll because I wasn't really getting very many responses. It's pretty grueling when you are applying to so many places and putting in the time and effort for most of them, and then you just get ghosted. What kept me going through that time was that if I did get an interview, I would be able to show them what I could do. There was definitely a lot of things pushing me back, and for those reasons that I was able to get past all that and be in a place that is honestly unheard of for my background, being an Alaskan, and then in addition to that being Filipino. It's definitely really, really cool, and my parents are definitely my whole family is extremely proud of that. I am proud of how far that I've come, which is great. But there's also a second point to that, which is I feel a little bit alienated in a way. I am in a place where I really can't relate to that much people because of the circumstances that I came from. I remember last week someone telling me that their parents, they paid for their car and their college tuition and everything. I'm like, oh, cool. It would have been great to have those things, but I don't. But at the same time, that didn't stop me from getting to where I am today. So I think that also gives me more hope in that I can keep accomplishing things, even with not necessarily starting out on equal footing as everybody else. It just takes the work. The way that I live is not staying stagnant and always trying to keep moving forward. And then don't settle is what my advice is.